The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
We're live. Okay, here we go. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armga. We are at Ripon High School. It's been a while since I've been in this gym, but ready to bring you some boys conference action in the East Central Conference. Waupun taking on the Ripon Tigers in this ball game, and anxious to see, always anxious to see how the Waupun boys are going to do, because they've been putting on some pretty good shows. Almost beat an undefeated team a couple days ago, and I guess Alex Dunlap's got a good thing going with his team this year.
He certainly does, and I think you're right. This team is exceeding expectations. People thought they were going to maybe be middle of the pack in the conference at best, and they're putting it together. They're doing well. They play hard. They're fun to watch, and they do what their coach is asking of them, and very unselfish team, and I think that leads to success.
Again, taking on a team that they played back in December on the 22nd and knocked them off 65-31 without Aiden Hawkinson, without Brian Ferris in that game, sick. I think at least for Hawkinson, and maybe a shoulder or elbow injury, whatever it was at the time for Brian Ferris. So you didn't have those two guys out there. He still came up with a 34-point victory, but talking to a guy that we know pretty well, he was with Waupun and their coaching staff back when Waupun won state back in 2016. Mihai Schnell Harrison is their head coach, took over not till October is when he got the handle on this team. So he said that was a lot to get thrown at without getting a summer with the guys ahead of time. But he has some confidence that the future looks pretty good, some good young players. And he's the kind of guy that'll dig right in with that youth program and get that going and get the varsity back up and running here in Ripon. Yeah, he's a high-energy guy. A lot of Waupun people very familiar with him, and a good man first off, and then I think a guy with a lot of passion about basketball, and he's the kind of guy that will do the work with the youth and build a program, and it's going to take a few years here for Ripon to get it going, but I really think that's a nice hire for them, and again, I think he and Alex Dunlap know each other pretty well, so interesting chess match that will go on tonight. Yeah, again, looking forward to the game here tonight. I did have an opportunity to talk to the head coach for Waupun, Alex Dunlap, and he always has a great interview. He gives a good insight on their disappointing loss to the undefeated Kiel Raiders just by 2 points in that ball game. We can give some more facts about what happened in that game, too, during the game here today in pregame. So a nice interview with him talking about his opponent, and also he knows Mihai very good with helping coach around the area. So looking forward again to a very good game here between these two teams tonight at Ripon. We'll see how much better they got. He said they are definitely better than we were the first month of the year, month of the basketball schedule in December. So he's going to go out and do what they can against Waupun, a fully healthy Waupun team here tonight. And we are going to talk to the head coach for Waupun, have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes. Coach Alex Dunlap, we'll be talking to him. That's coming your way in just a few minutes after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven X-caliber VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted time tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinoBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show at Ripon High School. Waupun Warrior boys getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers. And a chance right now to talk to Coach Alex Dunlap for the Waupun Warriors. And let's talk about that game. It's just a crazy game. We were keeping track of it when we were covering a game in Randolph and saw that you were ahead toward the end of the ball game, playing an undefeated team, number 2 ranked team in Division III for the Kiel Raiders. And just talk about what you saw out of your guys that night to play such a great game.
Yeah, we certainly played well enough to win. An expression we use in our locker room is we're the only team that can beat us. And I think there was a stretch, like a 2 or 3 minute stretch in the first half where we had 4 or 5 live ball turnovers that resulted in 2-on-0 fast break layups, and you just can't do that against that team. But we did a really good job at responding like we usually do out of halftime. We took the lead. I think we were up by 4 with like a minute left, and Pierce hit a huge 3 at the wing, and then Hawkinson came down and got a bucket, and we traded a little bit, but we executed down the stretch. Isaac Vandekamp got a great look down with I think 20 seconds left, and you know our team's going to be so much better for going through a game like that, and it really proves that we can play with anyone in the state of Wisconsin. And our guys weren't down in the locker room. We obviously wanted to win, but we'll be better for a game like that.
I know you got one of your players closing in on a big milestone, 34 points in the last game, and I think that's what he needs too, is 34 to get his 1,000. Is that right, with Aiden Hawkinson?
Yep, Aiden Hawkinson needs 34 to hit 1,000. I said earlier in the year that sometimes he'll go off for like a quiet 25 or a quiet 30, and there was nothing quiet about his 34 on Monday. He was a walking bucket, but our guys really feed off him, and just like all our guys, we talk about like it can be anyone's night at any given moment, and Monday was certainly Hawks night, and he's had a couple down the stretch. He's playing really, really well, so that'll be an exciting moment, but he's a guy that's not going to force the issue. He's just going to naturally let it come, and whenever that moment happens, we're going to open it or congratulate him with open arms, and our guys are going to really be proud of him.
Now you're taking on the Ripon Tigers, a team you beat pretty soundly the first time you played them, and I kind of forgot till we came here today and did my game prep that you have Mihai Schnell Harrison that is their coach, and he was definitely a key assistant coach on the state championship team for Waupun back in 2016. So what do you expect out of a Mihai team? Yeah,
so me and Mihai have grown to be really good friends. He was here before I started, or he was in Waupun before I started teaching Waupun, but me and Dan Damask were able to coach AAU with Mihai and just talk X's and O's, talk about life a little bit, but he's got a really good thing going over here in Ripon. They're a different team than they were in December, and very similar to me where we're scratching the surface and we're better now than we were in December. They play really hard for him, and he's just a really good guy, and he's got a really good thing going on with this program. But Butine can shoot it really well. They got a bunch of crafty little guards, so it'll be a good test for us. It's senior night for them, so there's going to be a lot of energy in the gym, and hopefully we can play spoiler on their senior night. But we're just going to do play our brand of basketball and do what we got to do.
Okay, we always love watching you guys, and have you grown throughout the season. So excited to watch the game tonight, and good luck tonight against the Ripon Tigers.
Yep, go Warriors! Another chance to get an ECC win. So hopefully we can get it done.
Okay. Alex Dunlap, the head coach for Waupun, joining us on the pregame show. We'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. It almost feels like spring out there, Steve, a little bit, huh?
It does, but we still got Super Bowl coming up. Not quite time for pitchers and catchers yet, so stop on down, finish out the football season. No more flag football on the TV this weekend. Come see a real football game, wings all day long, so stop down, great beer on tap. We'll find something to do that day.
Bucks, of course, in action this week. Wisconsin in action this week. Marquette as well. Always going to find your favorite sports team on down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of great college basketball this last weekend, and it's going to continue on. It's going to be the right time of the year for that. Stop down and check it out. There's always something good on TV, so come see it.
Delicious pizza specials, of course. Delicious fish fry coming up on Friday, too.
Yeah, fish fry every day, or every Friday from open to close. Make sure you stop down here and get your orders in early for carryouts because they do start to pile up. We'll take orders for carryouts in the evening starting at like noon, so call us early.
All right. Steve with us here at the other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here again, Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. In 2024, walk through the Saputo door. Join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. Located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
Okay, we are back on senior night at Ripon High School. I always think the lights are a little dim. A little dim compared to, Waupun's is much brighter definitely on their court. But senior night tonight, they had 8 seniors and also their main photographer person that's been covering the team and getting some nice pictures to put in the newspaper. They announced her too with being a senior, so that's kind of exciting stuff there for all the seniors. And it's always those parents scratching their head, go, where did those years go that they're a senior already? They can't believe it went that fast.
Yeah, it does fly by, and it's always nice to honor the parents. They put in so much time from youth on up, maybe kindergarten, second grade on up, and parents and grandparents running kids all over and doing all that. So it is a nice opportunity to thank them and honor them on a night like tonight. Ripon here doing it before the game, so we've had a little extended time here before we'll actually get things rolling.
Yep, just starting the warm-ups now, 15 minutes before they get done with warm-ups and get set for the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's game. But again, these two teams have played each other, and Waupun winning pretty convincingly in their first game, 65-31. Logan Prawl had 13 points and 4 assists for Waupun at that time. Zeke Eward is a guy that once in a while, when called upon, steps up. He had 10 points in that game back on the 22nd of December. For Ripon, Henry Butine had 12 points. So Waupun really took care of things on the board. They rebounded them 37-22, and they did it that day without Aiden Hawkinson, who was out ill in that ball game, and also another one of your main players for Waupun, Brian Ferris, had an injury at that time and wasn't playing. So you had two of your key guys not playing and still beat him by over 30 points.
Yeah, and you heard Coach Dunlop say it's a different team they're seeing tonight, but Waupun's also going to be a little bit different team with especially with Hawkinson back in his scoring ability and the way he's been shooting the ball lately. But then also, as you said, Brian Ferris, maybe one of the top defenders on the team. Certainly a very high energy guy that comes in, gives you great minutes, takes care of the ball. He's not much of a scorer, but he's definitely a team player.
Well, that was back on the 22nd of December. Both of these teams had games within this last week, and we're going to take a look at those games coming up as the pregame show continues live from Ripon High School. Again, Waupun at Ripon, battling the East Central Conference on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud...
And Steve, with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. It almost feels like spring out there, Steve, a little bit, huh?
It does, but we still got Super Bowl coming up. Not quite time for pitchers and catchers yet, so stop on down, finish out the football season. No more flag football on the TV this weekend. Come see a real football game. Wings all day long, so stop down. Great beer on tap. We'll find something to do that day.
Bucks, of course, in action this week. Wisconsin in action this week. Marquette as well. Always going to find your favorite sports team on down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of great college basketball this last weekend, and it's going to continue on. It's going to be the right time of the year for that. stop down and check it out. There's always something good on TV, so come see it.
Delicious pizza specials, of course. Delicious fish fry coming up on Friday, too.
Yeah, fish fry every day or every Friday from open to close. Make sure you stop down here and get your orders in early for carryouts because they do start to pile up. We'll take orders for carryouts in the evening starting at like noon, so call us early.
All right. Steve with us here at the other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here again, Waupun.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back at Ripon High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armby. We got big Nate Young as our video streamer tonight. And just such a calming effect that Nate has on me when he does games. He's got everything all set up. There's nothing right to the last second and just calmly puts us on the air. Everything's set up and ready to go. But then when the things go bad, then he's a wreck. But otherwise, Waupun getting set to take on the Ripon Tigers here tonight. Waupun coming off an impressive loss over at Kiel. You hate to use a loss as a positive, but Coach Alex Dunlop said in his interview before the game, playing against an undefeated team, ranked number 2 in the state in Division III, and probably a few opportunities you look at during the game that they could have possibly pulled that one up. They lose by 2, 69-67. Nice showing by the Warriors. Shows they can play with the top dogs in the state in Division III.
Yeah, and they are playing good basketball right now. They've been solid all year, but they're better than they've ever been, and it does probably build confidence. And I think they go out of there thinking that they should have won that game. We were working that night. We didn't have a chance to see it, but from what I understand, Waupun up by 5 maybe with not that much time left and a couple of turnovers again. And we heard Coach Dunlop in his pregame. Some turnovers and a stretch of bad turnovers in the first half too, and you take those 2 or 3 minutes out of the game and they might win by 10 points. So talent-wise, athleticism, everything they're putting out there, they're as good as anybody right now.
Yeah, I'd say they definitely hang their hat on their defense because they can go into their bench, 2, 3, 4 players into their bench and still bring out some really good defensive players. And you got a lot of different options also scoring. You never know. And we've seen Aiden Hawkinson have off nights. Another guy stepping up. Logan Paul had kind of an off night, only 2 points in that loss against the Raiders. Otherwise, he's been averaging 13, 14 points a game, and Aiden went off that game. So numerous players that can put double digits on the board, and that's a nice convenience for Coach Dunlap.
Yeah, good shooters as well from the outside, especially with Vannekamp with a quick trigger. And then you mentioned guys off the bench. We talked a lot about Brian Ferris being a quality player. You got Braden Torres that can come in and he can get you 8 or 10 points in maybe only 12 minutes in a game. So another quality bench guy that comes in and gives you really good minutes.
Yeah, matter of fact, Braden had 15 points in that game against the Raiders. So there's one of the guys that stepped up when Prall's shots weren't going in that game, and then he stepped up, and very aggressive player out there and works hard. So you just don't know who's going to step up on a given night. We've seen Jake Krieger go off for some points, maybe hit a 3 or 2 and play way bigger than he is underneath because he's just a big physical player and does a great job, and it really patrols the lane very well for Waupun.
Yeah, he certainly does, and I thought the last time we saw him live that he had his best game of the season in my mind, and he's always going to get you those rebounds. He's going to defend the post. He uses his feet really well. He knows how to move, and then when his shot's going in and he's looking to score, he can really be an effective scorer. So there are numerous weapons. And one other guy we didn't mention was Zeke Ewart.
Yeah.
I know you talked about him earlier, but he can come off the bench, give you instant offense as well, and definitely knows where the hoop is. He's got a good outside shot, and he's a good offensive rebounder.
Let's take 2 more minutes off here, and we'll come back and talk about Ripon's last game against Laconia, a non-conference battle for them. And that'll be coming up in just a few minutes, 2 minutes here on our pregame show on RP Sports.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back at Ripon High School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgan. We'll take a look at the Ripon Tigers last game. A pretty decisive loss in that game to Laconia, losing 75-47. And hey, the Trailways teams are nothing to be trifled with over there. They have some pretty nice with WLA over there. Spring's always a very good team in that direction. So the pretty good teams coming out of that, and they're pretty battle ready every time they have to play in the conference. They get ready for playing the non-conference teams. But Laconia, again, winning that game 75-47. Mason Killam led the Ripon Tigers with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and Henry Butine had 9 points for the Ripon Tigers. So
yeah, a couple of their seniors that were honored here before this game. So I think you're going to see a lot of seniors play in this game for Ripon, and it's always a special night. So you would imagine that they're going to bring a little extra energy to the court. You know, they got their parents here, their families all supporting them, and they want to win a game on their senior night, and it could be a big game for them to knock off a quality team like Waupun.
Yeah, I think it always means something. It's always a rivalry, and we've seen some unbelievable games in the past between Ripon and Waupun, some with a lot at stake, sectional games that Waupun has won, that Ripon has won to get to state. And it's really been a battle of those are high-quality games with both teams having a chance to go to state, battling it out there with a lot on the line against one of your rivalry teams. So that's some magical games, especially over at the West Bend gym that we called some over there. That was fun. But a little bit less on this game, and I think Mihai's going to be fine in the next few years with what he's got coming up, and once he gets hold of the basketball program in the summer and gets people into the gym and gets them, he says really the middle school team is looking pretty good, a pretty strong 8th grade class. He's a kid that's on the JV team, 6'6", junior, came over from Laconia, but he can't play varsity ball because he came too late.
Right, yeah, late transfer, so you can only play JV. You got to have that 1 year of sitting out of varsity competition.
So everything kind of going against him, and but he don't start till October. That's when they interviewed, and that's when he came in. It makes it kind of a rough start, but I know Mihai, he's a hard worker. I remember being at a hotel with the Waupun team playing, that when they played, I think, the border battle at one time, and I looked into his, out in the lobby area, and by the dining area, actually, and he was in there on a computer, and he's working on stuff for the game that they're playing that game, and he was just a student of the game and gives you 110%, so I think he'll do just fine over in Ripon, but hopefully not too fine every time we come on over here with the Waupun team if he builds it too good.
Yeah, not tonight. Well, yeah. No, not tonight, Mihai.
So we are going to take a break right now, come back with the starting lineups for both teams and the beginning of tonight's game. Waupun at Ripon to take on the Tigers, battle in the East Central Conference and you are tuned in to RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the heat?
Starting lineups. Okay. Just announced the starting lineups. Of course, I don't have a light. There's my phone. So I can see my starting lineups here. So, for the Waupun Warriors, they will be starting number 2, Aiden Hawkinson. We also have Jake Pregame starting lineup, 6'1" junior. Logan Paul, the 6'1" sophomore. Also Isaac Vandekamp, your 6-foot senior, and Grant Gopal at point guard in the starting lineup for the Waupun Warriors. For the Ripon Tigers, not the regular starting lineup because it's senior night, so they get everybody that normally doesn't get a chance as seniors to start. That will be Carter Brown, a 6-foot senior, Austin Brown, a 6-foot senior, Tyler Bradley, a 6'1" senior, Henry Butine, a 6'3" senior, and he averages 14 points a game, and Traeger Hatfield, a 6-foot senior. You will be seeing people like Jaden Kraczynski, 6-foot senior, that'll be coming off the bench shortly, along with Declan Zinski, he's a 5'10" junior, and Mason Killam, a 5'9" senior. There's so many seniors that a couple seniors have to sit down so other seniors get a chance to start on senior night. We had that back in that class of 2008 where they must have had 8 kids that were seniors on that team.
2010, I had 10 seniors.
Yeah, 2010, yeah, that's right.
10 seniors and 3 sophomores that were up. We had no juniors that year.
And a freshman, right?
And a freshman that was splitting time with Cody Zimmerman, yes.
Yeah. So here we go. We are ready to start. Krieger easily wins the tip right in the hands of Isaac Vandekamp, and we are underway here at Ripon High School. Waupun facing his zone. Randy, what zone are they running right now?
It looks like 2-3 zone. Yeah, definitely a 2-3. Kind of a packed in zone.
Oh, and tried a little touch pass inside, but Logan just was setting up to set a pick, not ready to get the ball, and turnover for Waupun.
See Waupun open up here, man.
3-pointer up and off the backboard and in for Austin Brown. I think one of those players that normally does not start, but he banks her in, and Ripon leads right away, 3-0. That got the crowd going right off the get-go.
I've seen that more often than not.
Hawkinson answers immediately. Now 31 points away from the 1,000-point mark for the Waupun Warriors.
A little more traditional shot there, right through the net instead of off the glass.
And that's a tip pass by Krieger. Hawkinson comes up, and I know Mihai was looking for maybe a travel on that one, but there's going to be a foul on Ripon on that play.
Yeah, senior nights, they're nice, but then as a coach, sometimes it's there's so much going on, you just don't get into your normal game flow.
Vandekamp buries one from the left corner. Pond drains a couple threes and leads 6-3. Yeah, especially when you get a big, highly contested game, an important game, and then all of a sudden you got to kind of do that out of your traditional starters. Pond gets the rebound, get into Krieger. Oh, and he stays in the air without bringing it down and puts it in. There's athleticism there by Jake Krieger. Looking to his right and then had to quick get it up to the left of the basket, puts it in.
Great pass on the one-timer as well.
8-3 Waupun, drive and block by Krieger, and Logan Prawl comes up with it, pushes it up now for Waupun. 8-3 Waupun in the early going, and those other seniors and junior waiting to check in, and Aiden Hawkinson with another 3-point basket. 6 points for him in the ball game.
Yeah, Aiden's starting to really play. He's showing his total repertoire of game, mid-range. And
Brian Ferris gets it over to Aiden Hawkinson. He'll dribble up the top of the key to set things up for Waupun. Kind of anxiously awaiting to get their other three starters in the ball game.
Wow.
And here goes Vandekamp from the right corner and puts it in. Waupun leading 14-3 back after this on RP Sports.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back. Mihai Schnell-Harrison had to call a timeout to get his regular starters on the court here on the senior night. His team is down 14-3. 2 3-pointers from Aiden Hawkinson and 2 from Isaac Vandekamp. Mason Killam on the court, 3-pointer up, and that one is off on the shot by Henry Butine. Waupun pushes it up right away. Logan Prawl with it, back over to Hawkinson by the free throw line, and taking it to the rack is Krieger. He'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2 for the Warriors.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better start here out of the Warriors. Really pushing the ball right now. They're obviously shooting it well. 4 made 3-pointers. I don't believe they missed a 3-point. 4 for 4.
Krieger's free throw spills off the right side of the rim. Yeah, nice crowd. A good Waupun section across the way. Big student section for Ripon and a good-sized student section for Waupun making the trip. And that one goes in for Jake. He's got 3 in the game. Waupun leading 15-3.
Brian Ferris in the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah.
Getting quality minutes.
And he moves his feet well. Sticking right with Mason Killam. He averages 14 points a game. Dudzinski has it in the corner. Pops it back on top to Trzynski. And Butine has it. Killam down in the corner, guarded by Prawl. Trzynski getting it, and here's a drive along the left side, pull up, 10-footer left side, and that is good for Henry Butine.
Delay a game warning on White, I believe, just for
throwing the ball out.
Knocking the ball away instead of letting it go through.
Okay, 15-5 in favor of the Warriors. Great start here at Ripon High School. Vandekamp getting the ball over to Prawl on the left side. Gets cut off along the baseline. Back on top to Vandekamp. And back on top to Prawl. He'll put up a 3. And that is no good. Rebound in the hands of Traeger Hatfield. Hatfield gets it back along the left side, guarded by Prawl. Killam with the shot. That one misses, and Prawl gets the rebound for Waupun. And brings it up along the right side for the Warriors. Moved by Vandekamp, loses, but goes to Krieger along the baseline.
Nice.
Finds Aiden Hawkinson, goes up with the left hand, gets fouled, puts it in. Hawkinson goes to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Excellent job of movement without the ball there by Hawkinson. Goes into Krieger. He gets doubled, almost tripled. Another guy shading down there, trying to take care of Krieger in the post to get a good cutting Hawkinson, and an excellent find by Krieger.
Jacob Riddick checks in, averaging 4 points a game, 6'4" senior. Hawkinson's free throw is up and no good. Rebound in the hands of Henry Butine. So 8 points in the game, and a foul is going to be called on Brian Ferris right at half court. Working hard against Mason Killam since he's been in the ball game.
Just a little too much hands.
Riddick gets the inbound pass, gets it back out on top over to Turchinski. Dribbles off his right, cut off by Brian Ferris. And Killam goes up with a right hand and misses, and Ferris gets the rebound while Waupun takes it up in a hurry their way. Cross-court pass right side and down along the block into Krieger. Vandekamp will launch up a three, and that is no good. And getting the rebound is Mason Killam.
A good job of boxing out by Killam. Took care of the taller Hawkinson.
A nice ball handler, and that's what they did miss in those first few minutes. Long three on the way by Henry Butine. Now with 5 points. Good-looking shot by him.
That's a name we've called. He's played some varsity basketball here at Ripon for a few years.
Oh, yeah. 16-footer straight away, no good. And getting the rebound is Jacob Riddick. 17-8 Waupun on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Graham Gopalin waiting to check in. Another foul on Brian Ferris. He's going to come out. Braden Torres comes in, and Graham Gopalin checks in. Vandekamp also getting a break for Waupun. Before he gets taken out of the game, a second foul on Waupun's Brian Ferris.
Ferris, he hangs his head on defense, but sometimes he gets a little bit too aggressive and tries to be too physical.
The long three straight away and another basket for Butine. He's got 8 points of the 11 for Ripon. Has his team back within 6, 17-11. Prawl puts one up from the right side and looks back into the student section. See if they saw that. They did.
Yeah, I think they were giving him a
lot of grief.
A lot of grief before he took the shot, so he let them know he hurt him.
Yeah, he plays off the crowd a lot, Logan does, and it kind of fires him up. Again, Waupun really a great defensive team. We're going to get it out to Turchinski, guarded closely by Aiden Hawkinson. Dudzinski has it down in the corner, guarded by Prawl.
Trying to baseline open up.
Goes up and draws the foul. And to the line to shoot two will be Declan Dudzinski.
Jake Krieger with the foul.
Randy and I believe Nate are going to be doing the game tomorrow night. Going to be there, Big Nate? Oh, Jeff's going to be doing the game tomorrow night. Okay. Love having Big Nate Young with us tonight. This free throw was good for Declan. Going to Kewaskum for the Waupun girls, ranked number 2 in the state right now. Only 2 losses on the season. Having some pretty nice games their last 3, 4, 5 games or so after that loss to KML. Stepped it up a notch. Looking forward to heading to Kewaskum tomorrow night. Graham Gopalin throws up a 3 and nothing but net for Graham. Raining threes there. That is the 6th three for Waupun so far in the ball game. Back up to a 10-point lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, so much for being on the visitors' court and not shooting well.
Shot straight away and back to the rim, no good. Hawkinson gets the rebound on the miss by Henry Butine, who's thrown in a couple from behind the three-point arc. With Krieger along the left side, and he's going to get blocked from behind by Riddick. And Ripon comes up with the basketball. Killam has it, and down in the corner with it is Henry Butine.
Waupun trying to lock the ball into one side of the court.
Three-pointer on the way now from Turchinski is no good. And Braden Hawkinson comes up with the rebound, pushes it up to Hawkinson, pulls up, three-pointer on the way, comes up well short, maybe partially blocked, I don't know, close. But Ripon's got the ball. Butine, a 15-footer from the left side and puts it in. Butine's got a nice touch. He's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he's feeling it on senior night. He wants to go out with a big one.
Drake Krieger with the top of the key. Look in side and a nice finish. Good look inside by Braden Torres, getting it right in the hands of Waupun's Logan Prawl, and he finishes. He's got 5.
Yeah, good curl right there. Got the defender trailing. Curl to the basket.
Killam throws up a 3 that is well short. Long rebound out to Torchinsky. He's going to throw up another one. He goes, I'm going to show somebody I can make it. I missed my first 2, but he puts that one in.
Made an adjustment. Came up short. Says, I'm going to make sure I get enough legs into this shot.
Usually don't get that chance right away like that, but he got it within a few seconds. Here's Hawkinson in, pulls up in the lane, comes up short. And there's going to be a reach-in foul on Waupun as Mason Killam was going to take it up the court. Mason's a good, energetic, great ball handling player out there, and he's going to draw a foul on Waupun. Traeger Hatfield checking in.
Emmett Hull also in for the Warriors.
Logan Polish is 6-foot sophomore in the game now for Ripon. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Graham right at half court. So a couple fouls right out near the half court area. Not exactly what you want. You like good hard defense, but that's going to pick up too many fouls with it.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, you know, all that hustle and energy gets negated by fouling. And you have to do it, but you have to do it cleanly.
You get a good ball handle like that. They know how to draw that stuff too. Get a little hesitation if you come in, and as you're coming in, they're going to go right into you. Little floater in the lane is no good. Braden Torres gets it off to Aiden Hawkinson. It's the top of the key back over to Emmett Hull. Takes it in the lane. Torres thought about a 3, but they decided to wait for a better shot, and that's going to be a little strong. Braden Torres gets the rebound. He's going to get forced. Well, he's going to touch the end line. He's kind of getting nudged out a little bit, but out of bounds off from Waupun. Ripon basketball. They're only down by 7. Kind of hanging around.
Henry Butine, who's leading Ripon in scoring right now, making everything. Took a short break. He's back on the court.
Well, full court pressure by the Warriors, but want to see another foul long ways away from the basket this trip down. Torchinsky dribbles against Logan Prawl out near half court off to his right.
Yeah, I think with Waupun's depth, they like to try and wear teams down by making them go 84 feet.
So working against Gopal and goes up strong, trying to draw something and doesn't get the call, doesn't get the shot to go. Waupun comes up with it. Torres cross-court pass over to Logan Prawl. Goes Gopal in the lane. Back on top over to Braden Torres. He'll go up along the left side, kicks it back out. And a 3-pointer on the way by Gopal is good. Graham Gopal from the left side, burying it. His second 3 of the ball game. Just like that, Waupun back up by 10.
Yep.
And then an offensive foul called on Killam. You can keep on trying to draw that foul till all of a sudden you get one. Then you got to kind of back off on yourself doing that. So he gets called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, he was setting the screen and he kind of stuck his butt out, to be honest. Just a little bit of movement there and the officials got him. Gopal trying to skinny over top of that. And probably would have gotten through the screen if it hadn't been for the movement. So kind of forces the officials to make that call.
Okay, 28-18 Waupun. Having themselves a great season. 12-7. Still first place in the East Central Conference. 3-pointer straight away is up and no good. Long rebound chased down by Graham Gopal along with Logan Polash. And so it's going to go off Polash out of bounds. Waupun basketball.
That's Landon Richter in the game now. Haven't seen a lot of him this season. Junior.
Pretty nice baseball player.
Yeah, he has played a lot of varsity baseball already in his young career.
Inbounds pass into Vandekamp down in the corner. Back over to Torres. Vandekamp gets it right away. Killen gets out there to defend him. Now that's going to go off the leg of Aiden Hawkinson. They're trying to force the issue there, maybe draw a foul, and nothing called, and then ends up losing the ball off his leg out of bounds. Ripon basketball.
Waupun trying to go 84 feet here, make Ripon work, and they're using a lot of kids, keeping some fresh bodies. Richter on the floor.
Good job by Landon Richter to get his hand on that ball and disrupt the dribbler, but off his hands, out of bounds, Ripon basketball.
Landon, good athlete, solid, kind of a leader on the baseball team when he's in the infield. Great kid.
Ball passed out to the right side to Polash. Eugene has it, and it's going to get knocked out of bounds off from Vandekamp. So Waupun making Ripon work for any looks at even getting a shot off.
Got to credit Ripon for battling back, though. It looked like they were going to get blown out early, and I know they started some seniors that don't normally play, and playing zone wasn't good for them.
That one is missed by Butine, and Richter steps in and grabs the ball. Kind of stuck at 28-18 right now. 6:43 left here in the first half. Drive to the basket by Braden Torres. He's been playing some great ball. And you don't lose a step when you get him out there. You're going to get instant energy defensively, and he's got an opportunity. He'll shoot. You need that. Polash's shot misses everything. Good defense on Waupun, and then put on the line, but good hustle there by Braden Torres. It'll be Ripon basketball. 3 new players coming in for Waupun. Zeke Ewert along with Jake Krieger coming in. Logan Paul coming back out.
Well, you see Waupun again. They're opening up, baiting that baseline, and that the offensive player goes there. Then they come over from the help side and try and trap right in that short corner. They're trying to lock the offense up and keep it on one side of the court so they can't swing the ball.
Ball's loose and fight for the ball in the corner, and this is going to say a tie-up. And that'll be Ripon's basketball if that's what they call.
Looks like he's going to call a foul. He didn't give any indication if it was a foul or a violation. Yeah.
Zeke Ewert picks up the foul. Pine leading 30-18. Ewert's first foul. Wapun's 6th as a team. Ripon with 4 team fouls.
Waupun in their own zone now, 2-3 zone.
Yeah, great defense by Waupun. They do it in the lane. Turnaround, 14-footer back of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound is Hatfield. He'll bring it back out for a reset for the Tigers. Waupun getting a lot of their hands on the ball, quite disrupting passes and getting it hard on Ripon. 5.5 to play here in the first half. And Butine's going to get called for the travel. Trying to create a little space there. Dragged his pivot foot. Waupun basketball leading 30-18. Mason Killam's going to come back in the ball game for Ripon. Sitting down will be Logan Polash.
Butine trying to create space by putting his shoulder into Krieger. Didn't move him much.
No. Krieger gets it inside and a little hard off the backboard. Going to reach in foul on that rebound. So Declan Dudzinski gets fouled, and free throws for him right now. Front end of a bonus, he'll be shooting.
I think Jake found himself more open than he realized. And his second foul right there. He's going to take another trip to the bench.
Braden Torres gets a short break, and he's back out there for Jake. That one is no good. Rims out on the free throw by Dudzinski. And Aaron pass down the court for Waupun. And Ripon basketball. Ripon's been at 18 for 4 or 5 minutes right now. It's almost like a Wisconsin Badger drone.
And Waupun's only had 2 points, to be honest. It was 28-18 for a long time.
$12-point lead for the Warriors, getting close to the 5-minute mark left in the first half. First half has kind of cruised right along pretty good. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgood bringing you the play-by-play. Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Dudzinski in the lane, kicks it out right side, three-pointer up, and that one was a nice, good backspin on that to come back in the basket for Butine. His third three of the ball game. He's got 13. Nine-point lead for the Warriors after that three-point bucket, and that got them off 18. Here goes Zeke Ewert to the basket, and he's bumped a little on his way to the basket and overlays it off the back of the rim. Now a nice strong move there on the right side. Dudzinski comes in. Disrupted on the way there, but he finishes hard and puts it in. Waupun needs a timeout, only up by 7, 30-23 back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Back at Ripon High School, nice little run here by the Tigers all of a sudden. They were stuck on 18, but a three-point basket, a field goal, and Waupun not scoring much. Only one field goal in there. They got themselves back within 7 points.
We saw Ripon open up with that 2-3 zone, and Waupun just making 4 of 4 from three-point range. Been pretty quiet since that.
Vandekamp has it just inside the free throw line, gives up his dribble. Back over to Torres along the right side, and just couldn't get a handle on it. Goes off his foot out of bounds. Ripon gets it back, trying to tighten this thing up just a little bit more.
Just a little lax sometimes. Waupun gets a little loose with the ball, and it creates those turnovers that are really not forced turnovers.
Gillum with the basketball, hands it off over to Hatfield. Gillum will launch up a three from the right corner and puts it in. His second three of the game puts his team back within 4, 30-26.
We were told Ripon was playing better. Right now they certainly are.
And Ripon just 6-14 on the season. And last place, 1-8 in the East Central Conference. Torres, 5-footer from the left side. Nice feed by Gopal and into Braden Torres. Much needed basket for Waupun. 4 points in the game now for Braden. Little floater on the right side, no good. Long rebound in the hands of Logan Thrall. 3 minutes and counting down in the first half. Waupun up by 6, 32-26. Make it 34-26. Nice little shot from the right elbow for Logan Thrall. Step back quick, that's a nice move.
Yeah, another quick glance at the student section from Ripon. A little thing going on with them.
Back cut, good job, Aiden Hawkinson not following on that, changing that shot. Got a tie up and possession arrow pointing toward the Ripon Tigers. Okay, Ripon will inbound the ball on their baseline, trailing by 8, 2:35 left. Pass right. Oh, that's going to get picked off, and they're going to get it up to Gopal being chased down. Looks back. Oh, and he gets it over to Vandekamp, and it gets a little dinged up a little bit on that foul, and he'll go to the line now to shoot two. Nice job by Graham Gopal, and he heard the footsteps behind him that he's going to get challenged, and figured somebody was following him. And those point guards, they have eyes in the back of their head. They can see who's coming, and found Vandekamp, and he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Isaac went down on his hip hard. Looks like he's just fine now. Looked good on the free throw.
Yeah, makes the first one. 9-point lead now for Waupun. See if they can get back up to that double digits. And he does. What you expect out of a senior at the line. Nice water in his veins and puts them both in. Nice answer for Waupun. They got within 4, Ripon did. Oh, kind of going awry on that fast break by Riddick, but they do get it off over to Declan Dudzinski, and he'll finish.
Local crowd here by Ripon tonight. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, they always have been.
Yeah, they're getting after it. That's what you want out of your home crowd.
The turnaround 5-footer, that one is no good. Fast start for Waupun's Aiden Hawkinson, but can't get anything to go. Last 4 shots or so. Driving the lane and about a 12-footer just left of center and putting it in as Henry Butine continues to tear it up here in the first half for Ripon. Graham Gopal will throw up a 3, no good. Logan Prawl got it in his hands, and then it's going to go out of bounds off from the Ripon Tigers. It'll be Waupun basketball. Emmett Hull checking in for Waupun along with Charlie Fleer.
I think they've decided to keep Ferris on the bench with those 2 early fouls.
Hull gets the inbounds pass, goes along the baseline, kicks it back out. Aiden Hawkinson launches up a 3 and gets it to go. Hawkinson with his 3rd 3. He's got 11 in the ball game. Puts Waupun back up by 9, 39-30.
Yeah, nice ball movement by the Warriors. The extra pass.
2-point basket on the way. That's no good. And rebound by Braden Torres. Torres past a few defenders. Back into Hawkinson inside. Emmett Hull will launch a 3 up from the right side, and that is a 3-point basket for Emmett Hull. Waupun up by 12 now, 42-30. Ripon's kind of feeling good about themselves, and Waupun gets back to double digits again. As Killam gets cut off on his way to the lane.
Good help defense by Fleer, and then the switch up.
Dudzinski gives up his dribble. They get it back over to Dudzinski. They kick it back out. About a 10-footer by Killam. Misses badly. And Torres gets the rebound for Waupun. 32 seconds and counting down here in the first half.
I would think you'd consider holding for 1 right now. 20 seconds.
Yeah, may as well now. He got down to 20.
Yeah, you should. It would. Sometimes you take the best available, but
Torres has it on top. We're down to 11 seconds left.
There we go.
Foul, but only the 6th foul for Ripon, so it's not going to put a free throw shooter at the line. Not a bad foul, really, by half court. This Waupun have to inbound and reset again with 8 seconds left.
Except it goes on Killam, which is his.
That's a bad foul then, that way. A 3rd foul. That's your main ball handler out there. And threat from downtown. Oh, kick it out to Prawl on the right side, puts it in, and a little kiss to the crowd. And a big bucket by Logan Prawl. Nice assist by Waupun's Aiden Hawkinson. And right now Waupun leading 45-30. Back after this. Talk about the first half after this on RP Sports.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. It almost feels like spring out there, Steve, a little bit, huh?
It does, but we still got Super Bowl coming up. Not quite time for pitchers and catchers yet, so stop on down, finish out the football season. No more flag football on the TV this weekend. Come see a real football game, wings all day long, so stop down, great beer on tap. We'll find something to do that day.
Bucks, of course, in action this week. Wisconsin in action this week. Marquette as well. Always going to find your favorite sports team on down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of great college basketball this last weekend, and it's going to continue on. This is going to be the right time of the year for that. Stop down and check it out. There's always something good on TV, so come see it.
Delicious pizza specials, of course. Delicious fish fry coming up on Friday, too.
Yeah, fish fry every day, or every Friday from open to close. Make sure you stop down here and get your orders in early for carryouts because they do start to pile up. We'll take orders for carryouts in the evening starting at like noon, so call us early.
All right. Steve with us here at the other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Have a good week. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Steve with us here again, Waupun.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations. In 2024, walk through the Saputo door. Join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. Located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
Did you know?
Okay, we are back. A nice finish to the half by the Waupun Warriors. A couple runs by Ripon to get within a few points, but Waupun pulls away at the end. Finished with a 3-point basket by Logan Paul and open up a 45-30 lead at halftime here at Ripon High School. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgill with me. Big Nate Young on the video streaming here, but a good up and down half and a nice finish for Waupun.
Very nice finish. I really like the timing of what they did at the end there. Hawkinson backed it out near midcourt with about 12 seconds. He got himself going downhill, got himself into the paint. You know, good job by Ripon. They closed the door. Hawkinson with a kick out. The timing of it, I don't care if the shot goes in or not. That's what you want to do. You want to take that last shot with a few seconds, maybe at 4, so you got a chance for an offensive rebound, but sometimes it doesn't work out exactly that way. But just perfect execution there, and if you make the 3, it's really a bonus. If you don't, you don't give your opponent the chance to go down and get any momentum. So very well done by the Warriors.
Yeah, of course, hanging their hat on their defense like they normally do throughout the half, and they got a couple of people with a couple of fouls out there. Brian Ferris got limited time in the first half because of that. But it was definitely something that wore down Ripon, I think, at times in that first half. There just always a hand in your face, some a body on you all the time, and getting very few open looks here in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes Waupun's a little bit too aggressive in their scramble situations, and they get beat on back doors and maybe not getting to a tip pass that they want to, and then they open it up. And I know they pride themselves on their help side coming over and locking it up, but then if you can get the extra pass and maybe one more pass, then you're going to find an open guy, which Ripon's been doing a pretty good job of doing that and taking care of the ball. But I do like the aggressiveness, and what it does, it gets the tempo up as well. When you scramble like that, like the Warriors are, you can get the tempo going the way you want, and Waupun did have a few runouts, so it's always fun to watch.
Yeah, you had Aiden Hawkinson with a really nice start. Him and Isaac Vandekamp both with a couple threes early in the first few minutes of the game while they're trying to get their starters back on the court on senior night. So that kind of dug Ripon a hole to start with before they finally got those 3 starters on the court. They were down by 11 points, like 14-10 3 at that time. So it's not a great way to start. And like you said, a lot of coaches don't like that senior night for things like that. You had to call a timeout to get those guys out there.
Yeah, and they started in the 2-3 zone. I'm thinking maybe, they weren't sure if they could match up man-to-man, so they went to a zone, and it was kind of a packed-in zone, and Waupun able to make the shots from the outside. I guess as a coach like Neha, you're hoping that the shots don't go in for Waupun. I think they were 4 for 4 on their first 4 attempts from 3, so shooting it really well on a visitor's court.
Let's take a look at the points scored in the first half.
For the Tigers, Mason Killam has 6, both baskets, 3-pointers for him. Declan Dazinski has 6 points. Austin Brown with 3 on a 3-pointer, and Henry Butine leads all scorers with 15. He also has 3 made 3-pointers. He's been lighting it up. For Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson leads them with 11. He has 3 made 3-pointers and a 2-point field goal. Jake Krieger with 3 points. He also has 2 fouls. He's the other guy with a little bit of foul trouble. Logan Prawl with 10 points, a couple of made 3-pointers, 2 hoops. Braden Torres with 4, and Isaac Vandekamp with 8, 2 made 3-pointers and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Graham Gopalm has 6 points on 2 made 3-pointers, and Emmett Hull also has a 3-pointer made for 3 points. So, yeah, nice job of Waupun playing a lot of guys and all of them scoring, so they're doing a good job, and we'll see if that pays off in the second half by wearing the Tigers down just a bit.
Okay, we're 3 minutes away from the second half. We'll be back in 3 minutes as Waupun leads us 45-30 at halftime at Ripon. Back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Welcome back to Ripon High School. Steve Witterhack, Randy Armga. 45-30, the lead for Waupun going into the second half. Looks like all the starters back out and pretty well rested legs for Brian Ferris. Kind of sitting down with those 2 fouls and didn't get much play after that in the first half of action, so he's back out starting again.
Yeah. Be careful of the Tigers here. They're not done yet, I'm sure, and they're going to try and make a run here early.
Well, it shows they've got some guys that can put some shots in. They start hitting shots here in the second half. Oh, a little alley-oop from a Prawl into Aiden Hawkinson, and he puts it in. He's now got 13 points. 21 points away from 1,000 points in his high school career at Waupun. Shot from the left corner is up, and that is no good. A 3-point attempt by Trachinski. Waupun makes it one and done, brings it back down. Krieger has it along the right side, goes in. And we got a blocking foul called on the Ripon Tigers. Yeah, Jake not afraid to put her on the floor. Nice strong moves to the basket, draw a foul.
Yeah, the old back screen lob play. Gotta love it.
Vandekamp straight away, 3-pointer up and nothing but net for Isaac Vandekamp. He has 11 points in the game. That's his third 3.
That's the way you want to start out a half, right there by the Warriors.
Dave Turner joining us. Just keep up the good work. Keep it going, Waupun. Glad to have him on board again, as usual. And it's going to get tossed away, kind of getting caught in the air. It was Butine and throws it out of bounds. Waupun will get it back now, up by 20, 50-30.
Dave, I think he's a out-of-state guy. His ties to Bryant.
That's way to go, Idaho, Mr. Dave Turner.
Okay.
A little over a minute into the set, and we love having Dave join us. A nice feed inside to Bryant, but bobbles it a little bit, takes himself away from taking a look at a basket. That's kicked out, back out on top to Vandekamp. Likes that little quick shooting, the rhythm he gets from that, but a little strong on that shot. So Tigers with the ball then again. Waupun's going to come up with it. Yes, they do. Paul has to go down on his backside and gets it over to Krieger. Back in the corner to Aiden Hawkinson is no good. And, trying to get it inside into Vandekamp, but that's knocked away by the Ripon Tigers. Under 16 to play. The game that I think we're real excited about is going to Waupun High School next Monday night. Oh, a nice move, spin move in the lane. Declan Dudzinski with a basket. He's now got 8 points in the game, but a good looking, strong. He's got a couple nice drives to the basket so far in the ball game. Nice player. In the lane, 8-footer up, and it is good, and getting fouled is Aiden Hawkinson.
Hawkinson just able to rise above the crowd and elevate. He has good shot control while he's in the air.
Yeah, you look at the roster here for Ripon, and just no height on the team. And they do have a 6'6" guy, but he can't play because he's the transfer from Laconia High School. Signed up too late and can't be in the varsity team, but he's 6'6", and Coach Mihai said that he definitely would have been playing for him this year. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he looked like I asked about him during the JV game. What's his story? Well, he's older. That was what I found out. Oh, good job.
Krieger knocks the ball away. They'll double team inside, and Waupun comes up with it. Passing up a 3 look as Vandekamp spins in lane, scoops it up with the left hand. That's no good. And Ripon gets the ball. Shot from the corner. That is no good. And again, one shot and done. Waupun taking it back the other way. Krieger around the back. Puts it back out on top. Back over to Vandekamp in the right corner.
So tell us about Monday night. What are we doing?
Yeah, Monday night, the big game in the area is one of those things that you already mark on the calendar as soon as you see the schedule, well before the season starts. Number 1 ranked team in Division 4, the Laconia Spartan ladies. Defending state champs taking on the Waupun Lady Warriors, ranked number 2 in Division 3. They'll be battling at Waupun High School. That's going to be a war on the floor over at Waupun. I can't wait for that game, and we'll have that video streaming coming up on Monday night. Krieger at the line for Waupun makes his first free throw.
Yeah, when Jakey missed that kind of point-blank shot there, a late call, but thought, man, he's not going to miss that usually, and obviously got hacked on the arm.
Second free throw is no good for Jake. 54-32. Warriors up by 22. Yeah, so we definitely wish Mihai Schnell-Harrison, the coach for Ripon, good luck. He's just a great guy. We got to know him during his time in Waupun there for a few years. And at the helm here, he's also got a real estate business and takes care of mostly commercial properties. Oh, and that one is, here we go, with Aiden Hawkinson goes up and throws it down. Stole that one right by half court, and Aiden flushes her down for the Waupun Warriors. Now 56-32 the lead, and a timeout taken by Coach Harrison. Waupun leading 56-32 back after this on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, we are back with 14-13 left in the ball game. A nice crowd here watching a couple rivals go at it. Waupun right now with the better of the rivalry. And in football, that was one of the wins they had for Waupun was the Ripon game. Another steal and a foul before he goes up to throw another one down for Hawkinson.
Yeah, shout out to the 62 computers or televisions logged in. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and join us tomorrow. Yeah, you're definitely welcome, Dave, to join us for some girls basketball tomorrow, too. So you got Roxy out there, too. Is that Alex's mom? Roxy, she checked in from there?
Yeah, that was her name.
Yeah, so she checked in also to see her across the way. And Hawkinson gets fouled on his way to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot two for the Warriors.
Yeah, Roxy, young lady that gave us the baby update.
Yep. So nothing but net for Aiden.
I didn't want to jinx him, but I wanted to just mark both free throws made before he even shot. He did miss one to start tonight, 3 of 4.
And Torres in the game now for Waupun. Jake Krieger sits down.
Charlie Fleer as well.
Yeah, Fleer's out there. He had some nice minutes in that game where he had Aiden out along with Ferris out of the game. And I guess he had a lot of good minutes in that ball game against Ripon the last meeting.
Richter in the game. Landon Richter.
Yeah,
2-2-1 here.
Leading by 26 and pressing here in the ball game, but things you got to work on as the season progresses. You only got a few more games left in the regular season.
Pressing with the reserves. There's nothing wrong with that.
Pon's next game is next Tuesday, and they'll be at Kewaskum to take on the Indians, and that's where we'll be tomorrow at Kewaskum, up in the bleachers there. And the girls will be taking on Kewaskum in conference play. A reset and a three-point basket good for Mason Killam. He's got 9 points, all from behind the arc. Oh, no travel there by Fleer. Shuffled his feet before he took off.
I really enjoyed watching that girls game last week when we saw some full court pressure being put on by the Lady Warriors, a little 2-2-1 and 2-1-2 and diamond press. They were pulling all the stops out, and you could tell they were a little raw at it. A lot of discussions and a lot of learning.
Well, Fair's going to pick up a foul. Yeah, we liked what we saw, and I've liked since that KML loss, which was a bad loss for Waupun, but it gave them a pretty good insight of what they need to work on, and they've been working on it. They got better, I thought, at handling the ball, taking care of it. You play against KML, if you don't have nice, crisp, direct passing and know where their main player is out there, then you're going to be in trouble. It's going to go off the legs of Richter.
Mackenzie Leering, you're talking about, that went off for 36 against the Warriors that night. She's a heck of a player, I'll give her that. But, yeah, you can't let somebody do that, not when you're a top-ranked team in the state.
Yeah, they played great team defense on us, too, and really challenged everything. And Waupun has had trouble cracking that defense. They did a great job. Kale Peterson was double, triple teamed every time she turned around, somebody waiting for her. That's out the rim, no good. And Braden Torres pushes it up now for the Warriors. Crawl in the corner and is going to travel along the baseline there.
A little false step, yeah.
It's getting to the point where even the Ripon fans, cheering section, normally would have been all over them, didn't react at all to that.
No, they're down now. We got to look over top of the student section the whole first half, but now they've found a place on the bleachers.
Yeah, those great years they had with both teams having trips to the state tournament. And remember Marcus DeMass played, they had all those kids wearing garbage bags with different players' names on it. And I know Marcus went and got his picture taken with a couple of kids with his name and number on it. On the white garbage bags. Hilarious. This Torres puts some defenders, loses it along the way. Hatfield takes it away and comes up with it. Ripon basketball.
Really this goes back a lot of years, Steve, but maybe one of the best dunks ever came here. Similar to the play we saw with Hawkinson with the backdoor back screen lob, and that was Matt Dauma.
Back in the old gym.
Back in the old gym.
Yeah.
And it was Matt didn't play a ton for us back then. Great athlete, about a 6'4" kid that could really go. I think he was the conference soccer of the player of the year. Not a great skill set basketball-wise, but he could jump out of the gym. And it was a close game, too. He came out of a timeout late and ran that back screen play, and I think it was Cody Mueller threw it up for Matt. Just crushed one down, brought the house out.
Yeah, you said it was way low, and he kind of just brought it back up and hammered it down. That guy could jump out of the gym, too.
Windmilled it down, yeah.
I happened to be listening to the Ripon station at the time. We did not do that. Nice drive to the basket by Braden Torres. Nice job. Made a nice, strong commitment to the basket. He's got 6 in the game. Second really nice drive by Torres in the ball game. Yeah, that even had the radio announcers for Ripon. They were calling the game, and I was listening to that game. They just yelled out, Duma! They called him Duma, but they just went nuts.
Yeah, the Ripon student section was even excited. That was one that he caught about a foot below the net and somehow windmilled it around and just an NBA level windmill dunk. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I was listening that night. That was fun, and you were there at the game, so coaching, right? You were the assistant coaching. You know, Cody is
coaching youth, coaching his own children.
Coaching my grandson, trying to get to that. And he's coaching Royston. His son Everett is on that team, and got a couple little girls besides. Everything goes full circle from the games you call for some of these players and kids you coach, and now all of a sudden you're coaching and watching their kids play. Air ball there by Waupun and bringing it up and drawing the fouls. Mason Killam.
And then Torres.
Ball's going to sit down, and Zeke Ewert's going to check in for Waupun.
Nice night here for the Warriors. Getting a lot of guys in the game. It's not always able to do that, but they're all playing well, too. That's why you can have that luxury.
Killam has it out on top. Hands off over to Butine. Shot from the left side, no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Hatfield, goes up strong with the left hand and no good. And big rebound by Aiden Hawkinson, pushing it up now for Waupun. Down to the 10-minute mark left. With Torres from the right corner, a little short on the shot. And pushing up right away is Killam and drawing another foul on the Waupun defender and Graham Gopalin. Emmett Hull waiting to check in.
Traeger Hatfield, he's got some hops. He gets up over the rim.
71 all logged in and watching the ball game here tonight. 70 besides me. And then 69. Yeah, I like keeping seeing anything in the chat line and
making sure there's no glitches, which has been perfect tonight.
Nate's been doing a great job with his video streaming and keeping it simple here tonight, and that's a good way to go.
Waupun with a nice solid lead right now. Under 10 to play.
Waupun keeps it going. Nice lob pass into Emmett Hull. Gets it taken away out of his hands by Traeger Hatfield. Takes it the distance and draws a foul down on the Ripon side. So some nice plays by Hatfield over the last minute here, showing his athleticism, and draws a foul to the free throw line to shoot two will be Traeger Hatfield, looking for his first points of the game. And there it is, nothing but net on the free throw.
Hatfield, he's had a couple of rebounds where he's up there.
That was a little too strong, and Hawkinson with another rebound for Waupun. 20-point lead now for the Warriors, 60-40. Waupun passes up the three look, takes it in, and get a lot of those coming off from hands and just losing the handle on the ball. Get your big TV yet, Randy? I'm waiting for the 80-inch TV down in your basement.
I've been
theater seating.
I keep looking and I keep
It can't
debating.
be any cheaper than right now.
I know this is a good time, but I don't know if I really need it. Not like I'm replacing an old tube TV or something. I have a pretty good TV, but
a three-pointer right side, and that is good for Declan Dudzinski. He's now got 11 points in the game.
Had a nice game.
Yeah, he's a nice player. Yeah, Ripon, the whole team is pretty much undersized out there against most teams, but Keyworth gets cut off on his way to the basket. Back out to Hawkinson, launches up a three and puts it in. Aiden Hawkinson with his 4th-3 of the ball game.
Showing the range.
Got 23 points, I believe, in the game right now for the Warriors.
Yeah, Aiden, he doesn't toe up at the line. He gets towed up about 3 feet behind the line.
Keene gets cut off. He gets back on top to Trzynski. Ooh, and it's going to be a late call. The official right there didn't call it, so the official across the court did the right thing. A little later whistle, but Braden Torres definitely bumped him over, and he's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a turnover without the contact from Torres.
Yeah. He knew he had to call that because Waupun came up with the ball besides that. He had to make the call. So 1-and-1 time, Declan Dudzinski at the line. That is good. Still a comfortable lead, though, for Waupun with 8:22 left in the game.
Waupun gets after it, but they wish they would do it with a little less fouling.
Yep. I agree.
Hawkinson, a lot of rebounds too. We don't talk about that, but
crossover for Aiden, and is going to get fouled on the way to the hoop. So 2 free throws for Aiden.
Starting to run out of room here in my book in the second half for Hawkinson.
He puts it in. He's about 10 points away from his 1,000th career point at Waupun. And a blowout game, he might not get that chance to do that until the next game over at Kewaskum. Someone rims out, no good. Krieger with a rebound. Comes up short on his putback shot. Good job by Hull battling. Throws it up the court and over and back by Waupun.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Aiden could do that at home, but that's probably not going to happen.
Full timeout taken. We'll be back in a minute with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, we are back after that timeout by Waupun. They lead by 20 again. Long three on the way by Butine is no good. Krieger rips down the rebound for Waupun. Under 8 to play. Vandekamp will launch up a three. That one's no good, a little too strong. And then off from Emmett Hull and in the hands of Henry Butine. A long shot up and no good. Waupun off to the races the other way. The goal Pollen around the backhand gives it off to Krieger. Back over to Emmett Hull. He'll go to the rack with it, puts it in, and good to see Emmett looking for his points here in the ball game. 3-point basket earlier, and a field goal and a foul in this trip to the basket.
Excellent job on the floater. That's not easy to do.
Yeah, a little mix of everything in the Hull family. They got some wrestlers, of course.
That's right.
Now Emmett being a basketball player, and I think the younger two are also a basketball and wrestler in there too.
Baseball.
Oh,
obviously
baseball,
one
guys.
of the big sports, yeah, for all that family.
Yeah, everybody plays that.
Yeah.
The family, and all very good. All very good players for them. And their dad, the varsity
the new
baseball coach. Three-pointer from the corner. That's back of the rim, no good. Battle for the ball. Krieger gets it. Big body to get around to try to out-rebound him. And kick ball. Waupun will keep possession. 7:09 left.
Krieger with that rebound and then just sprinting to the other end, rim to rim, and Hawkinson trying to get him on the bounce pass, but kicked away.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting postseason with our Radio Plus family. We've got a lot of really good teams in the area. WLA, both boys and girls are very good. Laconia girls, #1 ranked team in Division 4. Oakfield, they could possibly get to state in girls basketball. Hoffman sisters, and good program there. Of course, the Waupun Lady Warriors, favorite to get to the state tournament, maybe bring home that gold ball again. Three from the right corner is up and nothing but net for Aiden Hawkinson. Lighting it up here. 25-point lead now for the Warriors, up 69-44. Good shot, about a 17-footer by the right elbow in for Ripon's Henry Butine. Only his first points of the second half after he had 15 in the first half.
Yeah, he was making everything early.
Again, another mishandled ball by Waupun, and maybe gets knocked out of his hands. The official looking, I didn't say Ripon picks up, and I think it's the right call.
Yeah, I think it did just get away from Logan. Good job of officiating right there. Yeah. Nobody was positive. They got together, and the question there is going to be, did you see it tipped? And both people said no, so it's going to go the other way.
Yeah.
And that's the way to handle it.
And they did it in a hurry, too. Just kind of looked over, it was done, and Can't even question that at all. It was rock solid.
Yeah, nice crew here tonight.
Got a timeout taken. Back in a minute with more Waupun boys basketball on RP Sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
In 2024, walk through the Saputo door. Join an award-winning team. Saputo ranks within the top 3 for cheese production in the country. Career stability, great wages, benefits, and more. Join the Saputo USA award-winning team. Starting wages at over $22 per hour. 12-hour shifts with premium shift pay. Great vacation and retirement opportunities and a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Log on to Saputo.com and click on Careers. Located just outside of Waupun in Alto.
Okay, we are back, being entertained by I'd say about a 9 or 10-year-old. Looks like a basketball player. Ripon has the moves out here when they're playing some good music during the break. You see people smiling across the gym at his dance moves.
And a great performance by the Waupun men's team.
Yeah, they're doing great here tonight. Three-pointer on the way, comes up short. Krieger gets a long rebound. And Aiden Hawkins still in the game with under 6 to play. Brings it up. Waupun leading by 23, 69-46.
You know you're playing well when some of the student sections left already, heading to the car, and the majority of the rest of the Ripon student sections on their phones now. Kind of checked out.
Yeah, I see some of our athletes for tomorrow that we're going to be watching their game. I see Cale Peterson over there and Tracy Gopal and a bunch of the Waupun Lady Warrior basketball players that will be calling their game coming up tomorrow night over at Kewaskum.
Waupun doing a nice job, 5 out. Taking care of the ball.
A little back cut by Prawl, gets it knocked out of his hands, and coming up with it, he is Killam. Under 5 to play. And that's going to, nice job challenging that shot inside. It's missed, and Waupun will bring it up. And Aiden's going to go, I'll launch one from downtown. Nope, that one no good. 69-46, 4.5 to play in the game. Prawl with a rebound, ready for some pickleball tomorrow. Couple options for you tomorrow, and
that's right. Fun game.
And the camp comes up short on that drive. Ripon comes up with it. Killam flicks it up towards the rim, no good. Krieger with a diving save attempt, but off his hands out of bounds. Ripon basketball. Yeah, I love the people that we play with in the morning and playing with a group, a little bit younger bunch in the afternoon. I think that's where I'm going to be playing tomorrow against those guys. On Fridays they play, and
I tried one Friday doing both. Played for about 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
Could hardly walk the next day.
Back-to-backs, yeah.
That was a killer.
That's a great sport, though. It really is a good sport. Not just an old person sport, just a good sport. Three-pointer on the way, and that is no good. On the shot by Carter Brown. Got to watch your language, especially in that afternoon crew. We got about 3 ministers and a youth minister leader out there.
That's right.
Out there. I don't really swear anyway, but
playing in the Youth for Christ building. That's always one thing when we play in the mornings, when you and I are both there, they don't like letting you and I play together on the same team very often. They think that's.
They get mad because we're doing a play-by-play as we do it.
And we're both we're shrinking as we get a little older. But you and I, they always say, "Well, that's no fair. We got a 6'5" and a 6'3" guy over there."
Yep. But in that group, we're one of the younger ones in the morning, and then in the afternoon crew, I think there's only one guy older than me, than you over there, and that's another one of the ministers in there. But yeah, they go at it pretty good. Good to be ready. You're going to wear one in the game against those guys.
Gage Stelsel in the game now.
I like Gage. I watched him in the JV game. They got a lot of really good players that are Waupun's got a great future coming up. A lot of our varsity guys coming back next year. JV team looks rock solid. High arching three, no good. Gage gets himself a rebound.
Yeah, he's untapped. His ability is there, and he's a big kid.
And Rio Fleer with a shot from the right side, no good. I tell Gage is related to about half of Waupun. That's a big family in town. Here's a three-pointer straight away, and it is good for Ripon's Carter Kissinger. His first points. Taking the most of his time on the court.
Another one of those seniors. No, he's a junior. I take that back. A junior.
Oh, nice job there by Richter going up and keeping the ball alive. He gets it back. Nice little feed inside to Gage. He puts it in, and he gets fouled. Gage Stelsel with a bucket. But a good job by Landon Richter to kind of keep that ball alive, and ends up back in his hands, and he gives a nice feed into Gage, streaking down the right side of the lane to finish.
There's a component to good teams, and that's good reserves, good bench personnel. And it's not just what you can bring onto the court on a Thursday night or a Tuesday night. It's what you do in practice every day. And you can compete against good players, and you can do things in practice because you have good players that are not normally starters. It just makes your team so much better.
Shot from the right side comes up short. Well, Gage, they got him listed as 6'3", but he's about a 6'5" player to me.
Yes, I agree.
Gage with it, gets it over to Fleer on the right side of the basket, and allow Waupun to get some players in on that Ripon foul. Landon Potrax will be checking in for the Warriors. Looks like Colin Camphouse coming in. Also number 34, Caden Gillenkirk is coming in, and 3 Ryland Bruins.
Stelsel has to stay because he's going to, the whole substitution has to stay because it's a 2-shot foul.
Let him shoot a free throw here first. Yeah, Gage making the most of his few minutes in the ball game. He's a nice player. I really I like what I've seen out of him, and
I would be surprised if he's not in the starting lineup maybe next year. He's certainly going to be in the rotation.
Yeah, who are some of the other guys we saw on that JV team that really stuck out? That Jacob Steinbach was a nice player for him too.
Yeah.
And also I like the hustle with Ephraim Guardiola out there too. There's a guy who's he's got a high energy game out there, and he never stops running around.
Yeah, he's got handles too. He can get it done. He's a great distributor. They won pretty big tonight. I don't know what the final ended up in the JV game, but yeah, they won by a lot.
They look good doing it too. They look crisp. Gage did his job. He's going to sit down, and Gillenkirk, Caden Gillenkirk checking in for him. Yeah, I like the future of Waupun boys basketball. It really looks pretty bright. A little over 2 minutes left. A rebound for Colin Camphouse. He thought about the three. He's going to take it in, and he's going to travel on his way to the basket. Talk about a great family, the Camphouse family. Talk about a tight family. A family has a lot of fun, and just a bunch of great people. Fun talking to their family over the years with all those great athletes. And and here goes Camphouse along the right side, and he's going to put it up, and he puts it in for Colin Camphouse. Everybody's looking for that basket. They got it. There's a shot for Ripon's player off the bench, Caden Coots. Makes the basket and gets fouled. It's big moments for the reserves right now. Just trying to get that, getting the scorebook one way or another, and the crowd loves it.
Short.
Lear gets the rebound. 75-51 Waupun, a minute and a half to play. And Waupun boys play again coming up on Tuesday next week at Kewaskum against the Indians. Potratz will throw up a three, and that's off the front of the rim, no good. But the rebound for Camp House.
Good ball movement.
Yeah. Goes in, flicks it up high off the glass, and no, can't get it to go, Landon. A for effort, though. It's reserve time right now, and that's no good. Potratz with the rebound, looking up. Maybe dribble behind his back, they got it stolen. And here comes Brown, who jumped ball early in the game on senior night. Yeah, and we'll have again tomorrow night Waupun Lady Warrior basketball over at Kewaskum against the Indians. Randy and I'll make the trip. Ooh, drive to the basket and a foul. The line will be Ryland Bruins.
Ryland's opportunity to get in the scoring column. 2 shots.
Yeah,
that should be a good one, that Kewaskum Waupun.
Yeah.
They're not what they were, but they're still a good tradition in the last few years, and some great athletes.
Last 2 state champions from Division III battling it out. They lost a lot of very good players.
Yeah.
But so we're looking forward to that. I know they'll give their all against the Lady Warriors coming into town. You're playing on the road. Good rivalry game. Free throw is good for Ryland. Oh, there you go. A 3-point basket by Austin Brown. His second 3 of the game. I think he made the first points of the game, too.
He opened it up with that bank 3-pointer.
Yeah, if nobody scores here, that would be the first points and the last points of the game. Ooh. Oops. Camp House, they're going to give you your all. When you get your chance to get on the court, you're just going to give your all. You're not going to say, well, let's just run the clock down. I want my chance to play and prove that I can play. And good job by Collins, still playing all out here at the end.
Did he make it? I wasn't looking.
He made it.
I was trying to do some scoring here.
Yeah, he made it.
Get ahead of the curve.
Both free throws good for Logan Polesh. 20-point lead for Waupun, and they're going to let the clock run out. Waupun wins 76-56. And we're going to get some on-court interviews if we can, if I can get this mic out right away. And stick around. Waupun basketball on RP Sports.
The commercials.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake. Nathan Potratz Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potratz Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potratz Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratzcarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You hear me? Okay. Okay, we're back on the court. Waupun winning the ball game 76-56. Steve Winterhack with you. And a pretty impressive game and a pretty hard-fought battle out there for a team you beat by over 30 points. They came out to play today. Talking to Aiden Hawkinson right now for Waupun, and they definitely played a physical game and they gave you some trouble in the beginning, got within 4 a few times. And let's talk about your battle here with Ripon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rivalry game. They bring a senior night so they can pack the stands. But we know it's going to be a tough game at opposing team's court, rivalry game. So we knew they were going to go on runs. We're going to go on runs. We just had to stay strong. We did. Second half, we pulled away.
Well, you're only about, 6-7 points away from your 1,000th point. You feel like it could possibly, your junior year already, getting 1,000 points. Will probably be for sure getting, I bet you, next game, Ricky Wascom. But what does it feel like? Does it seem believable? You have 1,000 points already almost?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really put it into words. It kind of just sprung up on me that I'm almost there already. So I don't. It's crazy.
A good physical battle out there. A nice game for Aiden. A great job tonight. And thanks for joining us.
Yep. Thank you.
Talk to Graham Gopalin, the point guard for Waupun, and just talk about the defense that Waupun plays. I know you're a great defender out there. Got a couple calls on around half court for the team there today, but what's it mean to the team, just the defense and the pride you guys take in that?
I feel like defense for us sets the whole tone of the game. I feel like tonight we made Ripon take some really bad shots, and I'm going to tip my cap to Ripon. They hit a lot of their shots in the beginning, but I feel like they just started to get exhausted because we just have so much depth in our lineup, and we can just put guys everywhere, and we can just go at it and face up. They can't breathe, so it's just really good defense. It's all really good.
You must have some crazy rough practices. You guys get on each other in practice too. You must be able to play that quality in the ball games themselves.
Let's just say this: we practice harder than we play. It's really intense. It's awesome.
Well, it's a thing of pride out there, and I love the defense you guys play out there. And good luck coming up next week against Kewaskum, your next game. But great game tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're going to talk now with Alex Dunlap, head coach of the Waupun Warriors, and you never know what you're going to get when you come into Ripon. Got some nice leads, and then they got within 4, and they kept on coming at you a little bit before you kind of pulled away at the end of the half. So just talk about the battle tonight.
Yeah, I think that group of kids really responds to what Mihai's preaching over there. I hope nothing but success for them. I know they play Plymouth next week, so hopefully they can rough them up a little bit. But no, Ripon just is a rivalry game. It means a lot to them. It means a lot to our kids too. It was our senior night, and I think a couple of their seniors have some memories that they'll probably remember for the rest of their life, and that's what high school sports is all about. So I'm glad to be a part of this rivalry, and we knew we were going to get Ripon's best shot tonight.
It's kind of rough out of coach. I feel sorry for Mihai. He starts with 3 of his starters sitting on the bench, and then he tries to get him back in the game, but they kept on being played, and there was no stoppage of play, and all of a sudden Waupun's leading 14-3 had to call timeout. So kind of a rough start on those senior nights. You have to make some tough decisions.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, there's a bigger picture than wins and losses. I think Mihai will say that too, but I think he'll also say he probably wanted to get this W. But they got great kids over there. We got great kids over here too. They understand how senior night operates over here, and we're gonna have senior night over at our place in a couple weeks. And I'll probably shed a couple man tears that day. But senior night's just something super special for high school sports. So
I think you're right on schedule though to start kind of ramping it up and peaking here at the end of the season, getting close, so a few weeks away from the postseason.
Yep, our practices, instead of going the typical 2 hours, we do probably closer to an hour and a half. We're really focusing on the mental side of things with a little bit extra film work. Against Kiel, we had a more detailed scouting report. We kind of treated that like a playoff game. So we're really just trying to dial in. I think we're going in the right direction, and we're hitting the ground running, but our practices are an hour and a half. We're trying to keep legs fresh and then be as intense as possible when we're out on the practice floor.
Coach, impressive victory. Just as Graham said, we go at it hard in practice, and we take a lot of pride in our defense. And you brought it here tonight, and great scoring here. I thought the hustle in your team was just great, and you kind of wore down Ripon tonight.
Yep, that we really like to impose our will, make other teams try to quit, especially like that number 2 guard. He's really good, but I think at the end of the game, when we throw Bryant and Chuck and Diddy and Graham, all these bodies at him, like they're probably looking at the scorer's table like, oh, here's more fresh legs. So we do a really good job. That's a testimony to these kids and the depth we have, but they show up in the offseason, and that gives us the opportunity to put guys in the game that we trust.
Okay, Coach, great game tonight, very entertaining, and look forward to following you all the way into the postseason. So congratulations on a victory at Ripon tonight.
Yep, another ECC matchup on Tuesday, so I can't wait. So.
Okay. Alex Dunlap joining us. I'm going to send it back up to Randy to kind of wrap things up there with the scores and take us out.
All right, quickly for Ripon. Killam with 13, Duzinski with 12, Kissinger with 3, Brown, that's Austin Brown with 6, Henry Butine with 17. He had 15 in the first half. Traeger Hatfield with 1 point. Polish with 2, a couple of free throws, and Caden Coots with 2 points. For a total of 56. They were 7-11 from the line, 64% for Waupun. Colin Camphouse with 2 points. Aiden Hawkinson finished the night with 27. Ryland Bruins with 1 point. Jake Krieger with, I got to go back and look here, 4 points. 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Logan Prohl with 10. He had all 10 in the first half. Braden Torres finished with 6. Isaac Vannekamp with 11. 8 of those coming in the first half. Also 3 made 3-pointers. Graham Gopalin with 6 points. Both of those coming from behind the 3-point line. Gage Stelso finished the night with 4. And Emmett Hull with 5 points. So Waupun was about 60% from the free throw line in that game. I take that back. I forgot to add in Hawkinson's. But yeah, Aiden was nearly perfect from the line tonight. But another quality win for Waupun, 76-56. Again, thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks for tuning in. On behalf of Steve Winterick, myself, Nate Young, good night.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.